Hey everyone, quick disclaimer. I've noticed many ALC videos that claim they give you no recoil. That is false. All guns have recoil, and if you notice that their gun does not move at all and their 99, 301, or Spitties shoot absolute straight lasers, they are probably using recoil hacks. They are spreading lies and pretending to be good. Yes, console hacks exist, and yes, thousands of people use them because it's just easier to cheat, but they don't help with poor tracking and poor positioning and movement. Learn recoil patterns, period. What's up everybody? Welcome to another video. Hope your season 7's going as good as mine. Got off to a rough start, but we've been able to fine-tune our ALC settings a little bit better to track our targets. But anyway, let's get into my best ALC settings for season 7. So this is what I have for this season, and I've been messing around with a couple of settings, especially response curve and dead zone. I typically was used to linear, and seeing how tracking has played a bigger factor in this season with the new map, the much bigger map, I've actually had to raise up my response curve because I needed some finer controls at distance, considering that most of the time I'm using the Volt and the 99 or the Volt and the 301. And my sight of choice is the 2x. I hardly ever use many snipes. I usually use SMGs and ARs, and typically any AR like the Hemlock, the 301, I use the 2x, the 99, and the Volt I could use the 1x, but I can use the 2x on the Volt. I've actually changed from linear to this. My dead zone pretty much has stayed the same. It's 1, 2 ticks from the default, and then outer threshold is just down to the bottom. I know you can up the threshold and make it a little more twitchy to where your range of motion seems a little more sensitive. But my response curve, I used to have it on linear. I used to have it all the way to the bottom, which now it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's five ticks from the bottom. And the reason why I have my response curve a little higher is I need some finer adjustments at distance because I'm having to use a lot of ARs and mostly SMGs like the Volt with the 2x at distance, and this response curve has felt just more comfortable to be able to shoot a little more smoothly and track my targets a little bit better. The other maps at World's Edge and even Kings Canyon, I was used to a lot of up close and personal, so I really needed that linear response curve. It just felt comfortable for me. And per optic settings, I have it set on. And then my 1x, it's 1.0, 2x 1.0, and then everything is going to be 1.2. The 3x just feels a little smoother. Yaw speed, it's a little low, so is my pitch. But I do have my turning extra yaw just in case I need to do some quick turnarounds with no ramp up delay, no ramp up time, no extra pitch, because I mean, really, I don't really need it. This, I mean, you're basically going to need it if you need to turn around. So this one is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from default, like right at the line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then my pitch speed, 1, 2, 3, 4 from the default. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is right at the default. So right at the line. And then of course my ADS, everything here kind of has been switched around a little bit. It just feels more comfortable. Again, this is all personal preference. These settings might not work for you, but these might be a good base to work off of. Maybe you want your yaw speed on ADS a little higher. That feels comfortable. You got to tweak it. My ALC settings, I've always tweaked every single season to accommodate my playstyle and just the overall guns that I feel more comfortable using. So ADS is basically like 1 tick from default. And then my ADS pitch speed, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Extra yaw is basically right at default. Nothing for extra pitch. Ramp up time. So normally I don't want very quick movements when I turn left to right. And basically what this does, it gives me the opportunity to catch up to targets that I'm trying to track, but not at a quick pace, you know. And then of course the ramp up delay, I don't necessarily want these to get moved around so easily. And the reason being is I usually only ADS when I want to shoot at something. And if I'm not ADSing, that means I'm not shooting, which means I'm using my regular extra yaw and pitch. to track my target. So I usually hip fire to track, you know, and locate my target, and then when I ADS, I'm going in to shoot. That's usually what I want to do. If a target, you know, slide jumps into me and I'm ADSing at them, I usually will do the minor adjustments with the ADS, or I'll just hip fire and track my target that way. And when I'm gonna shoot, I ADS. I don't necessarily just shoot while I'm hip firing all the time, unless I have a gun that I feel really good hip firing with. But most of the time, I prefer getting more shots on target instead of just spray and pray. So a lot of times I won't ADS and track my target trying to shoot them. I'll zoom out, I'll get out of ADS, move my cursor real quick, and then zoom in to shoot. But these overall just feel comfortable to me. ADS pitch, which is your up down, the way I figured this out was, to me, ADS pitch speed is what helps you fight your recoil the best, not necessarily looking up and down. And then of course yaw speed, this has been adjusted to the most comfortable fitting when I'm ADSing and trying to track somebody's strafe. What I also do to help that, so that I don't need this so high, is I try to mirror their strafe as well. Or what I normally do is I strafe one direction and shooting at the target. To me, this season I've been doing that a whole lot more, which doesn't require me to have a fast yaw speed for my ADS, and it feels like it's been helping me win more gunfights, because instead of players seeing somebody in front of them who's just strafing, it kind of throws them off, because I'll strafe one way, another, and then strafe shooting into one just direction, into cover or into a wall or something, to kind of throw them off. And of course, target compensation, all of it is on, obviously, because I play on controller. But there you have it, folks. That's my ALC settings. Nothing too crazy. This is all, again, personal preference. You got to play with what's comfortable. I've always tweaked and looked at any and every ALC settings videos to further kind of analyze and tweak my settings. But overall, once you get used to messing around with this to get it to where it feels right, like that's the important thing. If it doesn't feel right, you got to know what adjustments move around certain feelings when you're trying to track or aim or fight recoil. Response curve, dead zone, they do affect each other. These are big factors in determining your sensitivity, because your sensitivity isn't just a standalone thing like, oh, set this to whatever and then just adjust it here. These play a big part in affecting your overall sensitivity. And for me, these are the settings that I like. I was on linear before. With Olympus, increasing my response curve has definitely helped out and made a big difference. And of course, remember guys, all ALC settings are really personal preference. The reason why I like these at the way they are is I play on a wired controller. I do have paddles, but I also have thumbstick razors, and I just got them to better control my aim. They do feel very weird at first. It took me about maybe 2 weeks to get used to them, but for me, I can't play without them anymore. And I'll post a link to them in the description below. This way, if you guys want to try them out, I mean, they're pretty cheap. You get a couple of different styles, and they're like $8 or something, but they're definitely not necessary to me. It's just because I have a heavy thumb, they help control my aim just a little bit better, instead of just swinging my aim back and forth and not necessarily controlling the recoil the way I want, because my thumbs are pretty long, as are all my fingers. Like, they're huge. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and of course we got a little gameplay footage for you guys to enjoy. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Until next time, stay restless. Oh. Don't stop. Why is he stopping?
What the? No. Oh.
Yeah, yeah. She's down.
No.
You can shoot that. It's done.
Yeah.
Nice,
Where's the
nice,
other one?
nice. Yep.
Okay, nice. Cool, that's cool. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Mhm.
Ah.
Don't tell me there's another squad. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Oh my god.
Let me check it out.
They're finally yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bro, what?
Yeah.
Why are they running?
Wow. Surprise. $34 purple on the guy to the right. There's one still up there.
Yeah.
Why'd they run?
They have. I don't know.
There's a purple one here, dude. If you need it. Yeah,
They
I know.
had it.
They had us in a good spot.
Yeah, I know.
34, 34, 34 purple twice.
Yeah.
He's right above me. I almost have EMP, dude. Ah!
Alright. Come on.
Oh, this guy's flush.
Go on. Team answer.
I'm gonna push this guy.
Alright.
Nice. Get the finish.
Yeah.
16 twice.
Crack them.
Alright. I'm so low on freaking energy ammo. Nice. I'm gonna check that other guy's box, see if they have any energy.
Crack them.
I'm going on your guys' right side.
Crack them again. They went to the other side.
Oh, they're so low, dude.
Knocked one.
Said you knocked one? Okay.
Yeah. Here. Cracked him. Got him.
Oh, yeah. Alright.
He has him pinned. Yeah.
Okay. Ping him for me.
One's right here. Awesome.
Alright.
Cracked him. For 9.
Taking my drone in there. Is it just one over there?
The third one's right here. For 9. We have to push that one.
Alright.
We have to
I'm pushing with them.
Yeah, it's a solo.
Alright. Yeah. Go for it, dude.
Yeah, we just
Nice. Finish him up.
Yep. No. What are you doing? Stop.
I got him. Watch the other dude. Got a scan. Got one. Last one right here.
He's low.
Nice. Yeah. GG's. Not when you were streaming, no. I would have stopped by. I was able to check one of your clips out. 2 kills, 6 assists.